Hi everyone, it's 222 here on Tuesday, September the 12th, and wow, what an amazing feeling right now on the planet. Feels like the winds of change. And I love to wear this really loose shirt on a windy day. And the reason why is because I just love that sensation of the wind blowing through my hair. So I intentionally sometimes buy shirts that are a couple of sizes too big for me so that they're loose. And so I can feel the wind against my skin while I'm outside on an amazing day, because we are getting close to fall. But today is September the 12th. And again, if you don't currently know me, my name is Tammeron. I consider myself an inspirational storytelling business mentor who supports and guides entrepreneurs that are going through huge shifts in their business. And I teach them how to use very simple yet effective spiritual and holistic practices to realign themselves in preparation for their own greatness. Now, I'm going to stop right there. This applies to everybody because I'm going to be honest, this does not apply to people that just have no money or too much money. The truth is everybody's going through a huge shift right now, including myself. But I'm just the person who likes to continue to share my challenges on social media so that I can support and guide you guys. And also that is what my 28-day program is now, the Elixir of Life, my personal transformation program, which I will be promoting again by the end of the month because I'm in the process of putting it into an online school. All right, so here, I just want to give you guys a heads up. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because, and this is going to show up in our reading today, if you are not taking action on looking after yourself as opposed to thinking your challenges are outside of you, you know, you might be going like haywire. You might be feeling like, you know, you just can't get over that wall, or you might feel like you're starting to lose everything. And it doesn't matter about your money. Okay, this is affecting a lot of people. So please, if you listen to this entire video today, I'm going to ask you to like and share it. And I'm going to teach you some of the ways at the end of the video how you can stay in tune with what I'm doing, because now I'm just going to continue to keep openly sharing every single week. All right. So here we are today. It is Tuesday. I am drinking an amazing tea because it's amazing how I asked for guidance and yet somehow things just show up, or people show up in my life and they actually give me the answer to what it is I've asked for. I'm someone who's been very curious about foraging, and now that I'm in Northern Ontario, it's a beautiful time of year where a lot of things are in bloom, and wanting to know how we can use things from nature so that it gives us more of that life force energy. And lucky for me, one of my neighbors the other day taught me that this bush that's actually on my property is tea. Labrador tea. So this is what I'm drinking today. It's got a beautiful golden hue, and Labrador tea is actually good for chest ailments, stomach disorders, lung infections. Some people use it for cancer. Some people use it for even kidney issues. It's like an all-round immune boosting tea that absolutely tastes amazing. So I spent the afternoon on Sunday and I was out picking these leaves, and you need about 5 or 6 leaves. You pick them right off the shrub, you put them in water, and you can just let them sit, or you can gently boil them for a few minutes just to enhance the flavor a little bit, and then you drink it. Again, because this tea is really high in antioxidants and it really can shift your energy, I wouldn't recommend drinking more than 1 cup a day. But because it's also considered a hallucinogenic. So I know some people want to go crazy sometimes just to test themselves, but that's not me. But again, it really has an amazing power. So it is a tea that's actually in Ontario. So I'm super excited, and I'll share with you guys what I did. I actually dehydrated it all. So I've got a batch ready for me to share with my friends, for people to drink while we're having our retreat coming up in October, and yeah, to give as gifts. So how exciting is that? Right on my property. So again, the reason why I'm sharing some of the items that I like to use on my body is because I find that what I'm sharing is a lot of other people are going through the same thing, and even physically they're having the same ailments, and even emotionally they're dealing with the same thing. So today's question we are going to answer with Colette Baron Reed's deck, the Enchanted Map. We're going to take 2 cards as a tarot reading. And the question that actually came up today is, how can I use the archetype of the wounded healer? All right, so I carry the archetype of the wounded healer. How can I break through this pattern that I feel that I've been going through every 10 years of my life, and I feel like it's coming up for me again? So how can I break through this pattern in my business so that I can stay strong, balanced, and realign myself so that I can move into the light? All right, because this has been what has been showing up for all the people that I've attracted in my 28-day program, the Elixir of Life, over the past 5 or 6 months. I'm attracting people that are going through the same thing. So when people are connected me on a regular basis, what I'm doing is I'm sharing what I've gone through and some of the patterns of things that I've had to break through because I had to break through them 10 years ago. All right. So again, these patterns are coming up, but each time they show up, it's much easier to deal with them because we have the tricks and the tools and the practices that we've used in the past. Because let's face it, life is not about getting to this place where, oh my goodness, everything's going to be perfect and glorious. Absolutely not. What happens is, as we grow wiser and we are developed when we're on this planet longer, all right, it's like having tools in our toolbox to say, okay, I know exactly what's happening and this is how I dealt with it before and I was successful. All right, so as the archetype, as the wounded healer, for me, this has been a challenge because in the past I never realized how I could support other people and to be of service by packaging what it is that I do. All right. So this was the pattern that kept showing up for me, was how am I meant to serve? How am I going to use all of my challenges that I've gone through in my life? And how can I do this in a way where I'm of service? All right. But how can I receive something back from me so that I can maintain myself here on this planet and have a source of income so that I can continue to develop my services, to develop what it is that I do, and to actually be an online provider, to have an online business so that I can travel and so I can support and continue to help other people. And I'm going to be honest, social media has been a true blessing for me because I'm going to continue to just share my own challenges so that you guys can use this information for free. All right. So every week I'm going to be talking about what am I going through? What are the practices and the tools that I'm using so that I feel grounded and alive and I can trust everything that's happening, trusting the process. All right. Now, again, a lot of people feel like they want someone to talk to, so they just don't seem to understand. And so this is why I have the very different levels of my 28-day program, the Elixir of Life. There are group programs, there are one-to-one programs, there's retreats, there's webinar style retreats, there's all different levels. So if what I'm sharing with you on a regular basis calls to you and you feel like you need some one-on-one support, or if you're willing to be in a group effort, please connect with me. All of my information is now going to be moved over into my business page by the beginning of October. And so all of these live videos and stuff are going to be plugged in there, and then you're going to see the listing of everything that I'm offering because I have rates available for whatever it is that you can afford. All right, because again, I'm recognizing that I'm able to support people no matter where they're at financially. It's not a financial problem I help people with. It's the shift of energy that people aren't understanding on the planet. And so people that have a lot of money, have a lot of wealth, I'm going to be honest, They might be going down and they might be losing a lot. And so we want to catch people before they literally just give up. All right. We don't want that. All right. So again, my name is Tammeron and I'm here to help you. So let's pull 2 cards today, which I pulled just before I started this video. So if you do have the archetype of that wounded healer, meaning stuff keeps happening, you're really someone who wants to share your knowledge and your passion with people. All right. What is it that you can do to break through this sense of shame of not being enough? All right. Because so many of us are going through this. It's like you're saying, I'm finally ready. I realize that I have so many gifts. All right. So Spirit is telling us, first question is, this is the challenge. It's about movement. All right. So if movement was straight up, it'd be flowing, but it actually came in the challenge position as the challenge card. So what this is actually telling us is that if this is you in this situation that is similar to me, what it's actually saying is that movement is going to happen, but you need to understand what the pattern is that you need to break. All right. I talk about this a lot in my program at 28 days. It's like you need to become intimate with yourself and intimate with what's been happening within you, because you're not going to break it unless you see it first. Okay. If it was up like this, it's like, I finally see it. I get it. I realize it. Thank you so much. Because this image of what it was you needed to recognize in yourself is what you're going to teach other people. All right. It's what you need to teach, but you can't be fake and bake anymore. You can't teach something knowledge that you don't actually have because you haven't done it yet. All right. So what Spirit is saying is that make sure you truly understand what it is that you are selling and how you can be of service to others. All right. So the action step, the card that I dropped, which I'm going to pick up right here. Okay, that's me. I'm so authentic. Here we go. Live videos. You can't help this stuff. It always happens. So the action step that we ask Spirit. So what action step can you provide for us? So if the card was upright, okay, it's saying slow and steady. All right. Just make sure that, you maintain a pace. But it came upside down. Okay, so again, what Spirit is saying is that meditate more, get more fine detail on what it is, and take your time understanding and putting more information into the programs or your speaking packages or whatever it is that you're offering people so that it's fine-tuned. All right, everything's going to flow and things are going to show up. You're going to be able to manifest things so that you can continue to grow and to continue to build your business. All right, so don't jump ahead. That's me. I'm going to be honest. I'm a visionary too. So I get an idea and boom, I want to do it today. All right. That's why I'm really successful actually with making live videos, because I can think on the spur of the moment. All right. So when energies or emergencies come up, people come to me all the time. It's like, what should I do? What should I do? And I'm just do this. Just do this. All right. But to balance myself, I need someone that's got more structure, someone who's into planning, event planning, that kind of stuff. So someone can take all my ideas and boom, 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 plunk it into a schedule. All right. So that's me understanding my power. Where's my weakness and what do I need to balance out? Okay. So this is, as an entrepreneur, you got to understand this about yourself. This is about being intimate with yourself, because you can't be everything. There's just no way. It doesn't even make sense logically if you think about life itself. We're meant to be in communities. Yes, I understand that sometimes we need to pull away to find ourselves if we just want to start learning to trust our own guidance again. But you know what? In order to be successful, it's the motion, the circle, we have to give and we have to receive. And then what we're learning and what we're passing through is what we keep moving forward in life. It's the journey of life, right? So that is what Spirit is guiding me to do. And I'm sure that a lot of people who are watching here or sharing this video, give this information to the same people. So what practices am I using right now to make sure that I'm staying realigned, because I've got this big vision that I want to manifest right now by starting my online school this month and putting all my information into something that's more digital. All right. So what I've been doing is bathing and I mean having baths, in a mixture of high-grade essential oils, again, only CPTG grade. Again, I only use a specific company, and the reason why is because the energy of their essential oils is amazing. I'm highly sensitive to stuff, and usually I can sense if something is fake or it's been altered. But wow, in my opinion, there's only one company out there right now that is actually absolutely amazing. And so I've been adding lavender, geranium, and lemongrass into my bath along with Himalayan salts. And the reason why is because the salt just helps to cleanse that negative energy from the night before. It allows me to feel refreshed, and so that I can feel like there's movement in my body and in my energy body. And so lemongrass is really powerful in helping us to let go, you know. So it's this constant, that slow and steady, like we saw in the card, is just a little bit at a time. You know, take some time to meditate more, take some time to relax. So by using lavender, that's why I'm balancing out with lavender, because the lavender is very soothing. And for someone like me that's always like really driven and whatever, I need to learn how to slow down more. You know, it's not a race. And I've had to learn that in my life. So lavender really allows me to communicate with myself and make more time to express myself a little bit more with other people, because I'm somebody that always has a million things on the go, and sometimes people feel like they missed something from me, and it's not that I did it intentionally. It's just that, you know, I'm straight and to the point. Boom, your time is done. I got to carry on and do something else, all right, because I'm a multitasker. All right, so lavender helps me to slow down and just to savor the moment a little bit more. So when I'm in this creative zone, I can actually put more ideas onto paper and more thoroughly. And geranium is to allow me to just trust that process and to keep the heart open, because geranium really helps with the heart. And again, when we're going through these huge shifts, we got to learn how to trust that everything is happening for a bigger reason, all right? And sometimes we don't even understand what those reasons are. So that's my advice for you guys if you're going through the same thing that I am. And I'm just going to quickly share with you, I do have my personal transformation program, my Elixir of Life, and I'm not offering it anymore as a group until I get this up digitally. So my goal is to have it ready for the beginning of October. So the only thing that I'm going to be able to facilitate for you guys to support you is one-on-one private consultations. Again, please connect with me personally on a private message, or if you personally know me, you know, again, I'm only going to take 4 spots for the month of September, just because I need to focus my time somewhere else. And so just because that is the only thing that I'm offering for you guys, I will honor it at 20% off. All right, so please connect with me if you just feel like you're going a little bit nuts right now and you don't really understand me, because I guarantee you're going through a shift and you're not taking the time to understand. So I can guide you and support you in a private consultation. And if you like, we can use the tarot cards. You don't have to. Again, I will offer some techniques and some high-grade essential oils for you guys. And a lot of times I come up with some books, you know, intuitively I hear a book or something or a movie that you should watch, and so you have a better understanding what's happening with yourself. So I'm just going to fill you guys in real quick. As of October the 1st, I'm going to be switching, and if I can, to do my live Facebook videos on my business page, and I'll post the link below after I repost this video. My business page is under Tammeron's Place. All right, so please go like it, and also join my YouTube channel under Tammeron TV. Make sure you've subscribed and that you're going to receive the notifications, because the more videos that I'm making, I'm going to be throwing them up onto YouTube. Actually, I'm not going to be throwing them up there. I'm looking for someone who actually can support me, and maybe even barter, so that I can support them in the next little bit, and so that they can help me get everything up and running on my Facebook and my YouTube, because that is my website. I honestly don't feel like I need a website to show up for who I am, because this is me. This is what you get. All right. So I'm here to support you if you're going through changes. And the last thing that I want to that I want to share with you guys is I'm going to be using more information as to where providing you guys more information as to where I get a lot of my knowledge from. Because in my 28-day program, you get all of that, all right? You get to see the famous books that I've read, things that I'm drawn to. I help you to understand. A lot of times people say, yeah, I read that book, and I ask them a question, and they don't have the answer. It's because did you actually put into practice what that book talked about, all right? And I'm going to be honest, this is my strength. A lot of people read stuff or they watch movies, but they didn't get the lesson. They didn't get the teachings. So this is why I consider myself a teacher and a guide. It's like, yeah, let's go back to that book. All right. So each week we talk about a very specific book and how it can enhance your life if you understand the teachings and how it's going to affect you in your business. Because I'm going to be honest, we are human beings, and what is happening in your business, I know it's happening in your personal life because it's a part of you. You are whole. And so when you start applying practices either in your business, it's going to change your personal life, or if you choose to do it the other way and you apply the practices in your personal life, I guarantee you're a different person in your business. All right. So this is why I love to teach people some of this, because it doesn't matter how you're going to look at it. All right. So we can help you to shift through some of these changes so that you're feeling so much stronger and realigned with who you are so that you can come out and you can serve. All right. So I hope this makes sense. Again, my name is Tammeron. I'm going to encourage you guys to go to my business page, Tammeron's Place. I'll be making more videos today because it's absolutely beautiful out. I'll be putting some of the information about some of the programs that I'm offering, webinars, all kinds of stuff. I'm having so much fun. And if you are someone who has any technical background, or you're good at creative making, I love to take my own photos. I need someone who can sort of jazz them up for me for some pre-programmed social media posts. And I'm also going to be adding another day where I'm going to be doing my live readings, but they're going to be on Thursdays, same time at 222. But again, everything's going to be on my business page. All right. So thanks for listening. I hope to see you guys again next week. And remember, I'm going to be really busy this month, but I'm going to have everything set up for you guys as October the 1st. All right. Cheers for now, and see you again next week. Bye-bye.